Hi, it's Miss Erica back with week 3, the S'more Modeling Challenge. Week 3 is respect and reflect. And the point of this week is to have us thinking about the fact that there are many ways which our children use to communicate with us, and not all of them are going to be through augmentative communication, especially when they are beginning to learn how to use their systems. And so we want to respect any communication attempt, whether it's through a gesture, whether it's through vocalizing, whether it's through behavior. And we want to reflect. So we respect it, we acknowledge it, and then we reflect it back in a more appropriate manner, which is through their AAC system. And the biggest thing here is that we are not going to make them repeat it on their device. We just want to show them and teach them how they could communicate that message through their device. But we're not going to put a second demand on them when we know and we've understood what they have to say. You know, this does get a little tricky because we know that you might not be able to honor each demand or request that is made. So respecting it does not mean that if someone asks for cookies when it's not snack time or when cookies aren't an option, doesn't mean that they get it. It just means that we would say, hey, I hear that you would like some cookies, but we can't have those right now. Here are our choices. Or I heard you were asking for cookies, but it's not time to eat. And we can still respect that, and we can still teach them that their communication is important without also having to honor it and give them exactly what they want immediately. So we're not saying that everything they ask for or everything they say happens, just that we're going to respond to what they say. And then if it was communicated in a way that, without their device or in a way that, couldn't be understood by an unfamiliar listener, that we would reflect it back and give them that option and show them one way that they could communicate through their AAC system. So some examples of this in action might be, say your child is fussing, they are upset, and you know that they're trying to tell you that they, maybe want something to stop. So you could say, oh, I hear you. You're saying, I think you're saying stop. You could say, and then get out the pod book, stop. Or you could say, quick word, stop, and model it that way. Maybe they want to go outside. So you could say, oh, you're looking at the door. I think you're saying more to say, let's go. Let's go to the park. Or let's go in the car. And give them that, opportunity to, so we're going to give them the opportunity to respond to your message. And if they, acknowledge like, oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, then great, we're going to proceed. If they are like, hold on, let's not, then we can say, oh, well, let's go back to page 1. You have something different to say, and see what they do. If they, reach out and try to communicate to you, then honor that again. And if they don't, then maybe model a different message. Oh, you're looking at the door. Maybe you wanted to say goodbye or something like that. Or maybe you're wondering more to say, I'm asking a question. Where did somebody go? Something like that. Another thing that comes to mind is when our is at meal times and you see like a excited face, like, oh, you can say, oh wow, I think you're saying that's good. You're saying, I like it. Or maybe they're pushing it away. Oh, you're finished. All done. We're finished. We do not want to eat. Maybe time to go to sleep. And they're rubbing their eyes. You can say, oh, wow. I think you are ready to sleep. Let's go to bed. It's time to sleep. There are lots of opportunities like this that come up throughout the day. And if we are, if we are slightly confused or if we're not sure exactly what our kids are trying to say, it's still better to, honor that you have, heard them. And then you can even just say to them, hey, it looks like you have something to say. I'm not sure what it is, but I want to help. And then give them an opportunity to express it and give them that feedback that their, message wasn't effective. So all of those cues and all of those little learning opportunities are how we can build connection with our kids, and how our kids can see that this AAC system has power and is not just another thing, not just another task or something to get through, that is their voice and it is a powerful thing. I hope that those examples were helpful and kind of got the juices flowing, and gave you some ideas on how you can do this and incorporate this into your daily routine. Our challenge for you this week is not any particular activity, but really just to seize the moment when you see your child trying to communicate something, to just jump in and model what you think they are trying to say. And let us know how that goes. If they responded positively, if they tried to imitate the message, if they indicated that it wasn't something that wasn't the message they were trying to say, just let us know, and we would love to hear from you. Have a great week.